Patient. Yes.
Hey, what's up?
Hi, Queen. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good. I was just like, am I supposed to be joining? Am I supposed to be like adding? What's the situation
Oh,
here
I
right
didn't
now?
know. I didn't know either. Don't ask me.
You look amazing,
Oh,
firstly.
so do
Absolutely.
you. You look
But
so cute. So cute. I love the bun.
thank you. I've got like some plaits going in, but this is all fallen out now, so I've got like little
I
crazy
love it.
bits
It's
going on.
super cute.
So, firstly, how are you? How's life? How's things?
Life's good. Things are happening. I'm talking to you.
Things are happening.
What's going
You
on
just
there?
froze.
How,
I
how
know. It just
how's
froze.
how's your life treating you?
Yeah, it's good.
It's
It's
good.
good. I mean, I'm on live stream with Shakira. What could be cooler?
Oh, I can think of a million things that could be cooler than this, than talking to me.
Definitely.
I'm not that
I,
interesting.
I want to talk to you about your TikTok because I'm loving your TikTok profile. I
Really?
literally stalk you.
You know,
Completely stalk.
yesterday I was playing with it a little more. So I'm gonna be TikToking a little more.
The first TikTok I found from you was the Fleetwood Mac one. I think that's the first time I ever found you on
Um.
TikTok.
Okay. Yeah. 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 That was
Love that
super
one.
fun. That was super fun to me.
You were skateboarding, right?
Sorry.
You were skateboarding.
I was well. Yeah. It's called surf skating, which is
So,
yeah.
okay, you need to just that. Explain this to me.
Well, it's a surf skate is like a skateboard, but it carves a little more, so you can actually like carve. You know, like do.
No,
it's
yeah,
very cool because it's like dancing. It's not
I
as
love
as stiff as a skateboard. Yeah,
that's so that's
yeah, I love
I
it. You
want to
know, it's
try.
like because I always wanted to skate, and that was like one of my biggest frustrations in life. I was like, oh damn it, I never learned how to do this. And then like during the pandemic, since we could only be outside and play, you know, do sports and be outdoors, it's when I took up two new hobbies. I took up skating, surf skating, and surfing, which I'm
I
totally
love
new at, but I love it. I love it. I'm so obsessed with surfing and skating
I
too.
love
It's like so
I
therapeutic every
love
time. Yeah, I love it. It's great.
I started painting in lockdown if that's a thing.
Oh yeah, you
That's
did?
what
That's cool.
I
That's cool.
I I've been surfing a couple of times
You have.
because yeah, I grew up by the beach, so I can kind of do that, but not the skateboarding part. I tried that once and just ended up cutting my knees. So
Oh, really? You have to wear protections. I mean, I'm not willing to negotiate on that because my knees are so important. If I have a bad fall, I will never be able to dance again. And the wrists are like the thing that suffers the most if you fall. The wrist and the elbows. So yeah, I mean, I go full equipped when I'm skating. I'm full equipped. And now recently, I started to like go in the bowl and doing the actual. It's super fun.
that's so scared. Like you'd put me in one of those bowls and I would have like a heart attack or a panic attack or something. I'd be like, oh my goodness. Is it like is it as it looks?
Sorry, come again.
Is it as scary as it looks?
It's a little scary. It's a little scary, but
Like
I think that
yeah,
that's the cool part of it. That it's just like it's challenging yourself. It's challenging me
yeah.
to do new things that I never thought my body could do. And
That's crazy.
surfing is like a complete different realm. Like when I started surfing, I swear to God, I was dreaming about waves for like 10 days nonstop. Like I was dreaming every night that I was riding a wave. It's like so weird because it's like a place in my brain started to function differently, and like this new neural connections like started to form. I think
I
that
love
was like a complete new way of like functioning for me, for my brain, for my body, and super
I think sometimes
therapeutic. Sorry.
like sometimes your brain tells you what you want to do without you even realizing what you want to do.
Exactly.
It's interesting though. Your music video, I watched it. Did you do the actual surfing in that video?
Yeah. I surfed from 2 in the morning until 5 in the morning. It was it was so cool because it was night surfing, which I thought was not too overdone. That like it was a kind of like a fresh take on surfing, and we put like actual LEDs inside the boards, and
That
so
like
it was super fun.
I was gonna ask that because I wasn't sure if the like neon was completely real or if it was put in afterwards.
Oh, it's real, and I still have the
That's
board, and I'm using it in daytime, obviously without the LEDs. But if I wanted to use it again, I have the control and everything. I get the remote, and I can do it. Yeah, they're
that's amazing.
incorporated. They're inside the board.
That's amazing. I'm jealous. Was it what? So it took like 3 hours to film.
Yeah, well, to film that part, but I was dancing the whole day. And after dancing the whole day, I actually got in the water and surfed for 3 hours between 2 and 5 in the morning. And they actually had to take me out of the water literally because I didn't want to stop. Obviously, because I wanted the perfect take and I wanted to look decent. Because I'm just a beginner surfing. I'm not a real expert or anything. And it's really hard to make any progress in surf because it's a very complex sport. But
It is.
it's just injecting so much energy in my life, and I just love it. When it's the one thing that I can't control because I'm kind of like a control freak. Like I like to I like to know what's going on in my life all the time, my career and everything. But when you're in the ocean, you're at the mercy of the waves, of God or Poseidon or whomever is controlling that. It's like you really can't
I really
control. You
love
have to
how
adapt. You have to adapt to the conditions,
I
the
feel
weather
like
conditions, to the waves. Sorry.
I feel like time disappears when you're like in the zone in that way. Like time does not exist anymore.
Yeah, and then if you're having a bad day, just go in the water, and I don't know if it's the salt, the wind, the water. I don't know what it is, or just the meditate. It's kind of like meditating. You're there on your board, you're waiting for a wave. You do it, you fall, you get wiped out, you do it again, you challenge yourself. You feel ridiculous sometimes because some people are watching you from the beach and they're like laughing at and the moments when you get wiped out, or they're like bravo. Sometimes I get like some applause from the beach. I'm like people who are like
I
sunbathing,
love
and they just suddenly like start going like this. Is that her? And I'm like
Is
and
that
they're like,
Shakira?
when I finish the wave, they're like, bravo! And I'm like, yay, I did
That's so sweet. I love that. I would be the one cheering you on, like for sure.
it.
100%.
Let's do it together once.
Okay, I'm so in.
You
I'll do
come to
it anytime.
Barcelona. You come to Barcelona when there's waves, which is like almost never. But if there are waves, we could do it
We'll
together.
have to plan a trip.
It would be
And
amazing.
you have to let me use the neon surfboard. That's my one condition.
For sure. Well, we'll talk about that.
Okay.
That's like my favorite thing at the moment. I'm not ready to share it yet, but maybe for you, maybe I'll do that.
I feel um, hey, so the music video. Tell me more about your single. Tell me what it's about, why you did it. Just give me a summary. I want to know. I want to know
Um,
something that you want to tell me.
well, I think this is the kind of song that I wanted to do. I've been wanting to do this song for a while, for like I don't know, a couple of years. I wanted to do something house, like house music. I wanted to do house music, something electronic, but a little vintagey, a little bit like reminiscent of the '90s. Um, and it just happened. It wasn't very calculated because I was actually making music in Spanish, and then suddenly we came up with this song. We wrote it in like less than a day, and next I knew, I was just jumping out of my chair and dancing to it, and I was like, okay, this is it. I need to release this thing. I know it's in English, and now everything like the trend is in Spanish, and I should be making music in Spanish now, but I'm going against the current. Um, like
You haven't made like a full English single in years, have you?
yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't know.
Been a long time.
I kind of forgot. I was like I said, when I'm making music, I'm not really calculating um things. I'm not saying, okay, this has to be now. Let's do that something in English now. Let's do something in Spanish. It just happens.
Yeah.
I usually write in both languages. It depends on the song. Like each song dictates to you and what language that song should be. There are songs that people like ask me if I should, like they ask me to do them, to adapt them to another language, and the song just doesn't lend itself for that. There's some songs that
Yeah.
people want in Spanish, and I'm like, "Oh, you can't do that in Spanish, or you can't do that in English. It just happens." But yeah, I mean, it's like, I've been wanting to do this. It's like an artist that been wanting to do an oil painting, but he only had like acrylics his whole life, and then suddenly he has oils. Someone gives him all the tools, and then he can do an oil painting.
Yeah.
But everyone else is doing acrylic, and I don't know. I guess I wanna I wanna
You want to do
experiment.
unexpected. You want to do something that was unexpected.
Exactly. I wanted to just take a left turn for a bit and for a change.
Do you have any other songs coming out soon?
Yes, I do. I actually was writing a lot of music, especially during those 2 weeks. I was in Miami. Remember, it was like one of when I was doing Don't Wait Up. It was one of the first sessions that I did with actual collaborators right there in the studio with me after the pandemic. Because with Girl Like Me, we did it remotely with Will I Am and the Black Eyed Peas. But with this song, I actually
Song.
had the opportunity to actually work with real people like right there, and so I was super excited, super inspired, and I wrote like I don't know how many songs in like 15 days. I wrote so many songs, and I'm usually not this prolific. I take my time, and my fans know
Yeah.
that I take my time. And when I say I take my time, I usually take like I don't know a couple of years just to release an album, but it was just happening, and all this music was pouring out, and I was really taking advantage of that. And so I have some music in Spanish that I can't wait to release, maybe some future collaborations, and I'm very excited about what's coming.
I just want to know everything now, but I know I probably can't ask everything. So I'm just gonna add, I absolutely love. Is it a jumper? Is it like
This
is it
thing,
like mine?
this is
Yeah.
yeah, it's like a, what do you call it? It's like a sweatshirt. Yeah, sweatshirt, and
Yeah.
it comes with shorts. But I couldn't find them today, so I just had to use these, whatever I found. But it comes with its
Where
shorts.
is it from? I want one. I
It's
need
it's
one.
called Aviator. I was while I was writing, I was having these sessions in Miami. I was walking by Wynwood, I think it's called, that neighborhood, and I was walking by and I saw this store and I liked everything they had, and I just got in there and got like a lot of these pieces because I live in them. I live in sweatshirts, and I like to be super comfy,
Me
cozy, right?
It's like it's so nice to feel good, but also be in like a really chill outfit. So
Yeah.
if you can get sweatpants and a sweatshirt that is really colorful, I'm always living my best life. I'm like,
Oh,
okay, so it's interesting and it's comfortable. So
exactly.
I'm like,
But it's kind of sweet. I like the motif, the
no,
tiger, the
it's
the
really cool.
tropical the tropical vibe.
I
But
literally
I
absolutely.
can I say I love your nails. How do you grow your nails like that? Look at my nails. They're like
They're
Chihuahua's
not
nails, like
real.
like
They're
like
not real
poodles.
nails.
My nails are like poodles' nails. Like they can't grow. I have a problem.
Neither do mine. I promise you, these are acrylics. They're not
Ah,
real.
okay, okay. Yeah, I
If I
had I
grow
had
mine,
those for a while,
oh,
and everybody noticed because people are so used to my nails not being done. I hadn't done because I had a shoot yesterday, and they forced me. But my nails are like always in terrible conditions. She's happy.
whole like past year mine have been horrific. It like horrible nails all year round. But I decided to go get them done about like a week ago,
I
and I
love
feel
those.
better.
I love those. I had those for a while, but they don't last. Like I was always with like one of my fingers was nailless, and then the other one it just looked awful. I'm like I gave up. I'm like, okay,
I
maybe I'm not done. I'm
I
not cut for this.
Well, you always look amazing, so you can't say that. You just always look amazing.
Ah, thank you. That's not true, but thank you.
It is. Every single time I've seen you, you look amazing.
Oh,
Um,
oh, you're sweet. You're sweet.
I
You look amazing. You do look amazing.
really look like I got out of bed today. It's not going well for me.
So, where are you from?
I'm from an island called Guernsey, which is like next to France.
Oh,
That's where I was. Um, but
but
I've been living in.
you have no French accent.
No, it's a British island right next to
It's a
France.
British island. Yeah, okay. But like, do you speak any French?
A little bit.
A little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
Like
I'm trying to learn Spanish.
being that close to France, you like in that island they only speak English, no French.
No, it's really strange. I'm trying to learn Spanish too. Spanish
Yeah,
at
you should.
school. I did Spanish at school for a long time, but then obviously when I left school, I didn't ever speak Spanish, so I kind of didn't remember everything. So I've been trying to learn it again since lockdown. You need to send me some Spanish things and teach me.
Some tips. Yeah, I will. I'm a good teacher. I'm a good teacher.
I'd love
You gotta
that,
get a
Holly.
Spanish boyfriend if you want to learn Spanish. But I'm not gonna get in those waters. But yeah.
I want to talk about your TikTok challenge.
Okay.
We're on TikTok, so your TikTok challenge is like the best thing to talk about right now. The dancing that I have seen everyone doing is insane. Like, did you do that choreography? Like, how was that choreography done? Was that, tell me.
The one for Don't Wait Up?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, my process is super weird because I usually just like get in my dance studio when I'm preparing for a video. And I just play the music and start dancing. Like without thinking too much about it, just start dancing, do it like over and over, and someone is usually just recording me, and then I try to decode my own steps after I'm done. But usually my choreographies are always kind of based on an improvisation. So for
That's,
this one, it's a complete improv. And then
oh my goodness.
yeah, I just stepped in and start doing this stuff. Like, but that's how it came out. And then I was like really, really struggling trying to decode the whole thing. And for that, I need a little help. Like, what was I doing there? And like, I have to play it over and over again to kind of like understand my own moves and learn. And then I have to relearn my own moves. So yeah, that's how it happened. But I was so
I
amazed to see how like people out there are so good that they just like the moment I released the video, they were dancing to it and they got the choreography down. I was like, how do they do that? Like I didn't get my own choreography down for like it took me like 4 days to learn it. And they were like in hours they had it. It's just incredible. I was so blown
I
away.
mean, I spent my whole life dancing. I love dancing too. But I don't think I could pick up that choreography very quickly. I was like, I'm gonna give it a go. I tried. I spent like 2 trying to learn it. I was like, this isn't happening for me
You give
right
up.
now.
I would have given up too. But there's some really insistent people out there, super talented and amazing. Amazing. Well, that was one part of the choreography. The other one was a collaboration with Mame Monsoon. His name is Mansoum. And he's a French dancer, like an amazing dancer who's won like, he's been champion like 3 times in his country. And I saw him on TikTok and I saw him on socials. And I was so amazed by him. I was blown away. And so we reached out to him in hopes that he would come to Barcelona and teach me how to dance house music, which is a complete different animal for me. I'm like used to the body rolls and the hip movement and all of that stuff just comes really naturally to me. But house music, I never did before. So we reached out to him and he came to Barcelona and he taught me everything he knew. And he's a really, really cool, really good teacher, very patient. And yeah, and that's like the other part of the choreography to this video. Don't Wait Up.
That's so fun. I wish I like was in that process with you. It sounds like the most fun sort of way to film a video ever. And with the surfing and just like that, just all sounds so fun. I want to join you next time.
Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Let's do it.
Now I'm coming surfing with you, and I'm joining you to learn your choreography.
Let's improvise. Yeah. No, I mean,
Well,
it took like almost 2 months preparing the video, and just like having the back and forth conversation with the director and coming up with choreographies and learning my own choreography and learning the house choreography and trying the clothes and just coming up with the entire concept for the video. It was super challenging because everything was shot at night. So there were really long nights, and I slept like 2 hours in 2 days. But it was really challenging, but it was super fun to
do
do
you
it.
prefer filming at night?
Sorry,
Like,
come again?
do you prefer filming in the night?
No, I prefer filming in the day, but it always goes into the night. It's like no matter what I do, I always like all of my videos. For all of my videos, I end up leaving the set at like 10 in the morning the next day. So
Yeah.
I don't sleep. We just roll all night
You don't
long.
sleep.
We don't know when. I mean, we don't sleep when we're shooting. I know. But yeah, I mean, after that, it's like the whole day. I mean, like recovering. It's pretty exhausting, and it takes a lot of energy.
Well, it's amazing. It's someone in the comments keeps going. She really looks like Shakira. She does really look like Shakira.
Who, me?
That's
I look like Shakira. Oh, damn it! I don't want to look like
saying in the
her. I don't want to look like
Shakira.
her.
This is Shakira.
Shakira, no, Shakira. Twice.
Thank you. Okay, well, I can say that now. I was like, I can say that to her because I don't know if that will like offend her, but I swear every time someone brings up your name, they're like, oh, not Shakira, Shakira. Well,
It has to be
lovely
said twice, otherwise it doesn't work. Doesn't have the ring, you know.
is my favorite. It was lovely to have you here.
Oh, likewise, Holly. Thank
And
you so
lovely
much.
to talk to you about your single. Everyone should go.
Let's do this again.
Yes, definitely.
All right. Big kiss.
Bye,
Bye, everyone. Besitos a todos. Los quiero.
I'm looking forward to your album.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll be working on it. I'll be working on it. I promise. All right.
Bye.
Good luck with everything.
You too.
Okay, bye, girl.